Hey, good afternoon, Lockie. This is Brayden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Mate, just doing a quick virtual tour on our 2019 SR5 Hilux sitting here in front of me. Mate, absolute glamour of a car. Can't wait to take you through it. I do understand, obviously, you're down south, mate. As I said, we're Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. So we're lucky enough to have two massive big pre-owned yards up here. I'm standing at 235 Mulgrave Road. We do have another location up at 77 Mulgrave Road as well. We keep all our excess stock, and like I said, we turn over a little bit over 200 cars a month. You can even see our Toyota Lexus showrooms up the hill there, service departments down the road, and it means we get some glamour weather here in Cairns. Finally got a break in the rain, mate, so I'm going to try and take advantage of it as best I can. You can see my chamois over the corner there, so apologies for the little bits of water that's still in the car. I was trying to get this out quickly for you. But the whole idea of this video is just obviously to take you through the whole car in as much detail as we can. Anything that you can't quite see in the video or online, just let me know and I'll happily highlight stuff for you as well. So, mate, no chips or cracks or anything across the windscreen there. Looking very tidy across the actual bonnet itself. Sort of, like I said, going to try and be as picky as we possibly can. There's a tiny little stone chip just there, probably about the size of the tip of your pen. One little, not even, no, that's going from your finger, disregard. And mate, just two little ones there and there, but besides that, looking very tidy across that bonnet. Can't really see too much else I can point out for you. I just want to show you down obviously the driver's side there too, so you can see yourself, obviously no dents or any panel work or anything like that. And I did kick these wheels out because I wanted you to see inside these guards there too. I've obviously got the SR5 wheels there as well, looking very tidy through there. Plenty of tread left on these as well. Apologies for the dirt on the tyres, obviously like I said, we've had some hectic weather here the last couple of days, but very tidy up through there. You obviously got all that aftermarket suspension in there and that whole green, but super clean in through there as well. Doesn't actually look like they've done a lot of fall driving. Normally you can sort of see a lot of red dirt if they have, but this one looks very clean in there. So just those common ones across the front that you do see, so a couple little sort of little stone chips, stuff like that, there and there. Right, mate, if anything like that is a concern for you, let me know and I'm sure we can talk to management and see if we could potentially get those touched up for you. Same thing, just a couple little ones down there, but not too bad at all. It's only sort of once you start getting close and picky. Just down to the passenger side here now as well, looking very clean down this side here too. We've got a little hairline mark there that I reckon I want to give to the guys at the back and see if we could potentially see if we can buff these out, because they're not actually, you can't feel them or anything like that. So I'll see if we can give it to the guys at the back and see if those can get polished out for you. But again, it's all stuff that we can take a look at. Again, stacks of tread left on these guys, mate, and very clean through this passenger side here as well. Obviously through the wishbone, shockies, and everything through the inside there too. And very clean as we come down. Obviously got the chrome wheels being the SR5. Now, I'm only short enough to, you can see my arm's reach of how far I can chamois for you. But mate, all our cars, like I said, we guarantee no hail damage or flood damage or anything like that. We just simply don't touch them if they are. Very tidy through the actual passenger door itself through here. Looks like a tiny little sort of hairline mark just there, but nothing too bad. And a couple little sort of fingernail marks on the inside there, those common ones that you get just from people's rings, stuff like that. And obviously through the inside of the door card here, a little tiny bit of wear there, but not too bad. I will show you the rest of that passenger side. I just want to get, it's starting to rain, so I just want to get the as much of this outside as I can in for you too. Again, just a little tiny sort of hairline one there, and those same fingernail marks on the inside there too. Fuel releases obviously on this side here for you, very tidy through there. Again, just one of those faint little sort of bush marks there, but it's all stuff that I want to give to the guys at the back and see if they can touch up for you. We also got the tonneau cover through the inside here. That just simply sits on that lip and lifts off, and then so no actual lining or anything like that. A little bit of wear through the inside of the tub, but not too bad at all. Same thing on this side here, and you can see that tow bar in there as well. We just take all those things off, all the tow bars and stuff, because they're not real good for people's shins as they're walking around the yard. And same thing, just a little hairline one there. They're only sort of faint little hairline ones, but again, I'll give it to the guys at the back and see if there is anything that we can do about them. Sort of tidy it up for you, but pretty clean through here. Again, just another one of those ones there, but not too bad through the actual obviously step here as well. Underneath, should be able to see the tyre, everything up through there as well. Plenty of tread left in through there, and a 7-pin flat plug there for you as well. And of course down the driver's side here, looking pretty clean as we come through. Just down to that last wheel there for you too. Whew, this rain's kicking in. I'm trying to make this as quick as we possibly can for you. Looking very tidy on this side here. And finally just that driver's door there too. So mate, I will jump inside here, give you a quick look through the back. Again, just sort of little tiny bits of wear, but nothing too bad. Just obviously from people jumping in and out of the cars, things like that. We've got genuine floor mats the whole way around here too. Super tidy through the inside here. Obviously got your argument separators, everything in the middle there as well. So we'll keep cruising around, jump inside the front, inside the driver's door. Oh, I love Cairns weather. So mate, obviously being the SR5, we've got the push button start. So I do have the keys in my pocket. I'll grab these out for you. So we've got two genuine keys here. So the central locking on both of those as well, and of course the two blanks there too. So plenty of spare keys for days. Central locking and the panic alarm on both of those as well. Like I said, I did want to show you through the service history. So it's got really excellent service history, done by kilometres every single time. So it was a private owner. So originally serviced over first down to 9,800 2020 at Motorama Hillcrest, probably closer to you than us. Next service, same thing, 2020 at 20,000, 30,000. 40,000, 50,000, 60,000, 70, 80, pretty much all these are through the same place, 90, and then 101, and then last service at 108,000, so obviously not due again, as you can see in the sticker, till about 118,000 on May next year. So fantastic service history in there. It's exactly the sort of stuff that we do look for. You do have the dash mat up here as well, so we just keep all these, any of that sort of stuff we just leave in the car. So there's no damage to the obviously the dash or anything like that, but we just like to leave them in for you. We've got the little compartment up there, little vented as well, helps if you push it properly. But very tidy through the inside here. We also got the floor mats the whole way around as well. Try and give you as best a look through the inside here as we possibly can. Apologies again for the rains, unfortunately some we can't help. But stacks of handles around the joint. We've got all the solid handles at the top, solid handles on both entries as well, all adjustable seat belts, airbags going right across the roof, in the seat belt, in the side of the seats, in the dash, in the steering wheel, absolutely everywhere as well. So again, like I said, push button start, so foot on the brake, push that little ignition just over there. So you get your cool little welcome menu in there. And then as you can see, 110,796 kilometers. So no engine lights, no dash lights, nothing like that, of course. You've got an awesome little setup, so real nice and easy control from the actual steering wheel itself. So up on the right hand side here, we've got your different pages, buttons, things like that, and your menu options here too. So as we flip between them, you can see obviously got your little info set out there. So your average fuels, the compass, what's playing on the radio, and all your safety settings as well. So lane departure and cruise control and all that kind of thing. And then back to obviously your notifications and your settings through there too. So you've got a whole bunch of different page options. So you can scroll down between all of them as well. So there's a bunch of different menus depending on how you want to set it up and what you want to go through, but it's all controlled from up here as well. Mate, lane departure's there for you. That's the one that's going to stop you, prevent you from, if you do start to drift over the lines or anything like that, it's going to react and start to gently bring you back onto the path. Adaptive cruise control there for you too. So again, if someone in front of you, if you've got the cruise control on, someone in front of you jumps on the brakes, the car will actually brake for you and then continue on its path as well as it needs to. Cruise control's all down the back there for you. Headlights are all up on the right, so you've got an automatic setting with these. So parkers, headlights, high beams, and your blinkers are all like normal, but otherwise you can leave them automatic, and your headlights are basically light sensitive, so they'll turn on and off as they need to. All up on the left hand side here, radio controls, jump between different stations, answering the calls, all that kind of thing from there. Wipers are all up on the left hand side there too. Massive big display up here as well, so you got a little reverse camera tucked away in the back, so as soon as we chuck that in reverse, once the actual tongue is in that little tow bar, you'll actually be able to see that as well. So awesome for backing into trailers, that kind of thing as well. But otherwise you can see the back bar there too, so you never should actually back into anything behind you. That little red mark's about probably 30 centimeters away from the back of the car. So it's just a nice safe distance, be able to walk between, be able to drop the tailgate, all that kind of stuff as well. So just a nice little guideline there for you. Otherwise, massive big touchscreen display here. So we've got all your, they haven't left a CD for you, which is a bit rude, but you've got a CD player there, you've got AM, FM, Bluetooth, all that kind of stuff, all operated from there. That little home button is going to bring you to this little favorite menu every time. So you can jump straight into the sat nav, straight into obviously your telephone connections, and obviously whatever the average fuel and everything like that as well. They have left a little phone holder in here for you too, so that is magnetic if you've got the right sort of phone case for it too. Again, all that sort of stuff we just like leaving in the car for you. Aircon controls down the middle, so fan speed, temperature, and where you want them coming out of. USB, AUX, all your accessory plugs. couple of blank switches in case you ever want to put like high spotlights or anything like that on the car. You don't have to go drilling holes in the dash. There's blank switches there for you. Traction control, downhill descent, so basically it's cruise control for coming down hills, things like that, so good for fall driving with trailers and things like that. Rear diff locks, plenty of storage for the phones, cup holders through the middle, eco and power modes. That's a different set of keys, another video I've got to do. A bit more storage in there, genuine handbrake, and of course another inverter from the factory as well. It's a little 100-watt inverter. But mate, just an absolutely unreal car. If there's anything I've missed or there's anything you can't quite see you want a closer look at, please let me know. I've got to jump back out into this rain, so mate, I'll finish it here. But thanks again for your inquiry. Can't wait to hear your feedback soon.